out here is where I host clients and potential clients in many cases about every 2 months. And we've had almost, 100 people here. And it's been amazing. And I always say something. I always say one thing. And it's both a statement and it's also permission. And that is stop marketing. And when I say that to them, they're a bit confused. They're like, what do you mean? But they're also relieved at the same time because maybe there's a better way. And the reason I say stop marketing to people is because most people are bad marketers. And most people are bad marketers because they're good people. Because in the course of marketing, there is a varying level of manipulation. And most people don't like consciously or even unconsciously manipulating other people. So when they come to marketing, they struggle in terms of to do it, to be effective at it, because by the very nature of marketing, there is a level of manipulation. And that level of manipulation may be from anything from withholding a little bit of truth all the way to flat out embellishing and in many cases unethically lying. But most people are at the bottom end of that, shall we say, in terms of the scale, where they have to go and market to people who don't know how difficult something is. And I'm looking through the lens of the help market, the coaching, consulting, mentorship market. Whereas the reality is that when you know what it takes to actually get a result, when you know what it takes to really make money, when you know what it takes to really lose weight, to really get your relationship back on track, or whatever the thing may be, when you know how challenging that really is because you've done it yourself or you've seen people go through it, there is a natural withholding of the idea of, I need to tell people it's easy. And in the course of a lot of marketing training, people will just tell people it's easy. Just tell people it's simple. Just tell people it's that they will barely break a sweat. But the reality of all the things that we do and all the things that we teach is there is difficulty involved in them. And so when people come to the form of marketing, they're caught in the tension of having to feeling of wanting to tell the truth and not wanting to withhold the fact that it's actually difficult, but also not wanting to make it sound difficult or too hard, because then if they do that, then no one will buy it, and the fear takes hold. So over the years, so many people have told me I'm not a very good marketer. So many people have told me I suck at marketing, I'm bad at advertising, I don't know how it works, when the resistance was just in terms of telling the truth. The resistance was, I just want to tell people the truth and do it. And I tell everybody that is available. And the shift from marketing to demonstration for everybody, myself and everybody that I've taken through that process of what it actually looks like at a practical level, has been profound. It's not an easy switch, but it is a very simple one. And when you switch from marketing to demonstration, when you switch from telling to showing, then the stories and the narrative and the things come out much more naturally because they're anchored and based in something that's true, right? I realized, many years ago that I could just get frustrated, tell people, tell all the time, and I really wouldn't get very far. The only place I'd go was be getting frustrated of like, why don't people just get it, right? If they just did these things, if they just did that, if they were more like this or they were more like that, then they'd get the things they say they wanted. And when I switch from telling to showing, when I switch from marketing to demonstration, it just became so much simpler for me to create content, talk about what I do, tell stories and describe client results, give insights. And it actually enabled me to be also a hell of a lot more generous in the course of what I give. I give away a lot of information. I give away a lot of insight in the course of demonstrating and showing people what I do, what that has led to for me personally, the benefits of what I do, but also in terms of demonstrating and showing what results my clients get, not just what financial transformations they have, but also the life and the other things that they get downstream from those. So it is not only available, but it's highly recommended to stop marketing. And that shift from telling to showing, and that shift from marketing to demonstration, it is not easy because you have to really tap the stories. You have to really mine results. And that opens up often the brutal fact for a lot of people is they don't get people good enough results. So they don't have enough stories to tell, and they don't have enough demonstrations to make because they run out of things to say, because the depth and the width and the consistency and the longevity of the results aren't really there. But that's positive as well, because it gives you a start point. If you lack things to show and if you lack things to demonstrate, then you start with results. Whether those results are for you and you demonstrate, the byproduct of those, or whether those results are for your clients, then that is the path to demonstration and showing. And if you stay in the marketing space, the manipulation space, you'll always be in there, and you'll also get what you give. You'll attract the people who are easy to manipulate. You'll attract the people who go for the bigger, wilder kind of promises, and ultimately aren't really equipped to do it. But when you shift from telling to showing and from marketing to demonstration, and you lean in the results, you start to understand that you get the things you want through others. You get the things that you want and you desire through helping other people. Because when you lean into the results and when you show and demonstrate those, then the things that happen and what comes to you is much more natural. You get people who value actual results. You get clients who are patient. You get clients who are committed. You get clients who are consistent. And not only do you get more clients, you get a higher quality because they see things for what they are. They see the reality of those things, and that you fulfill the natural role of advertising, which is both to attract the right people, but also repel the wrong ones. So, marketing has a place. I think in the consumer world and high paced, then marketing has a place. But the things that we do and the things that we sell, demonstration and showing, and being the byproduct and building the world around the things that you do and ultimately the results you get, this path can turn quite quickly into far more powerful than any marketing possibly can be. So stop telling, start showing, stop marketing, and get demonstrating.